Welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy. I'm the keeper of the home here at 4D Farms, where we are all about faith, family, home, and farm. I hope you find something on our channel that will encourage you and inspire you on your journey. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, hit like and subscribe, and be sure to turn that little notifications bell on so you'll get notified every time a brand new video is uploaded. We hope to see you in each and every one. Thanks for watching. Good morning, y'all. Tracy here, keeper of the home at 4D Farms. Thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. I'm in the middle of a series of, as you can see, if you've never seen me before, this is not my house. We are on a work trip, and I have spent this entire week making meals for y'all that I came up with a menu plan. I went on that grocery shopping trip, had a few little rants in there, and then came in and started making all those meals. And last night was the last meal, and now I got to do it all over again. However, for those of y'all that have watched me this whole week make these meals, okay, we got down to the wire. Last night we ate the last meal, the shrimp alfredo and the ciabatta bread. Okay, so what do you do now? Like, I have a bunch of things here in my refrigerator. We're fixing to have to go to the next spot. On this trip, they're sending him to 3 different plants. So, we're at the end right here, and I am not going to go on another big grocery haul because I don't want to haul all this stuff to the next spot. Okay, because I don't want like things that may break or crack or something like that while we're traveling and then ruin, freezer stuff. So this is what I've got to do. And this is how you can know, use up first what is in your freezer and your pantries and your refrigerator. So I got some ideas. I went through the refrigerator. I need to use all this stuff up because I don't want to haul it to the next spot. I mean, it's only like, I don't even know how far it is to the next place we've got to go to, but I don't want to take a chance on something ruining. So I went through the freezer, and I'm like, okay, let's just come up with some ideas. And y'all, this is another way that you should know how to meal plan. Look and see what you've got in your refrigerator, pantry, and freezer, refrigerator, and pantry first. Shop there first. I always say that because, number one, you've got stuff in here that's already there. You've purchased it one time. You need to go ahead and use it before it ruins, or you're just going to be wasting money. There you go. Save your money, okay? Don't let something go to waste. All right. Then when you try to put meals together like that, all you got to do is like just go get like supplemental items to maybe finish that recipe. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I looked in my freezer last night. Now I have already used, let's see, I used up that last bag of shrimp. Okay, so I looked in the freezer, and I've got, I'll just show y'all my little skimpy freezer right quick. There you go. There was a bag of just a little bit of hamburger meat left that I cut that tube into thirds, okay? And then I have got it out defrosting right now. I got a package of pork chops left. I need to just maybe grab some vegetables or something to go with this. And just boom, that's a meal. I got some leftover spinach that I'm going to be using, and I'll tell you that in a minute. And then some leftover sweet potato fries. We'll get them one night, okay? Then I just kind of like looked in the refrigerator, and I said, aha, I've got cabbage left. I'm going to use some, and then I'm still going to, I'm going to try something with the other half of that cabbage. If not, I'll just keep on using it. I see I've got celery, and I've got carrots left. Let's see. I had some canned biscuits left. because I had a whole can of biscuits, and I've made my husband some breakfast to last the rest of the week. I've made us both some breakfast, just grab and go. I went ahead and used up eggs that I had. I had like 18 eggs. So I made us a frittata. I made us some grab and go breakfast sandwiches with biscuits, eggs, and sausage. And I just scrambled the rest of them and gave him the rest of the andouille sausage from a shopping trip. So we've got breakfast covered every morning if we don't go downstairs to eat. Okay, I got 2 biscuits left and some whipped cream. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with them yet, but it's on my meal plan for this week to use these up. Let's see. Okay, so you see my puny little refrigerator, the remnants I have left. Now, I do have some condiments, y'all, that is just going to have to go with me to keep me from having to buy some when I get there. Okay, let's see. And y'all, I just sat here and just looked and and I'll tell you what I come up with. Y'all saw what was in the refrigerator. I'm going to make him some granola bars, y'all. And I'll take those with me because he said, you know what? I've still got snacks at work. I'll just grab those on my last day, take them to the next place. But he said, when we get there, I want you to make me them granola bars. He loves his granola bars, okay? And they're good a snack for him to tide him over because, y'all, sometimes he gets so busy, he doesn't get to eat. And I'm like, that is not good for you. And he, because he doesn't need to fluctuate his sugar. He needs to, and I'm like, that is not good for you, okay? And I get worried about him sometimes at work because where he goes through, you can't walk around with food in your hand or something like that. And if he gets called out before lunch or something and doesn't get to come back y'all, sometimes he misses a meal, and I hate that. But like my baking staples, of course, they're going to go with me, like my flour, my vanilla, stuff like that, our trail mix, our snackies, things that will travel easy. And I have a bag, a recyclable grocery bag that I will put these in and just put them in the front seat of my truck. I'm going to make him some granola bars when we get to the next place. He's like, don't worry about it right now. Just fix them and we'll start fresh there. Okay, so that's what's in there. Of course, I got more condiments up here. Yada, 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 yada. These will travel well because they're like condiments that don't get refrigerated. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm going to use those noodles right there. I'll tell you what I got going in a minute. I'm just going to tell y'all some next new meal plans so you'll know too. And this is like our spices and seasonings and stuff that just goes with us, okay? Because we're trying to use them up. Nothing in there. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all what I got. I wrote down what I have on hand. And y'all, you young ladies, this is a way to take inventory. Write down what you've got in your refrigerator. Don't stand there with your door open on the refrigerator because you're going to waste your electricity, okay? Just kind of like take an inventory. And I wrote down what's in the refrigerator and what I had in the freezer. I need to write, where's my little list? Y'all, I've only got by the time I come up with my grocery list to finish this, 6 items. And one of them is just a packet of taco seasoning. That's it. That's it. Let me write down some kind of vegetables. And y'all, what I'm going to do with the vegetables, I'm going to choose convenience this time. Because I can get a bag of vegetables or something that's just steamable that we can eat and just, there won't be like anything left, no can of something and then have a bunch left over. Because that defeats my purpose. Oh, y'all, I'm a hot mess. That defeats my purpose of trying to use all this up. So with those pork chops, I'm just going to, and I got to write that down because I just saw those pork chops. Okay, so some kind of bag. Yeah, what did I do with my glasses? They're over there. I think I can read that. Bag of veggies. I think I can read that when I get there. I can't read my own writing when I don't have my glasses. Okay, let me get my glasses, y'all. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. Oh, I can see. Okay. So, let me get back to my point. I wrote down what I had. So, I just sat there the other night and I'm like, what could I do with that? I got 2 desserts coming up. One is going to be with canned biscuits. Not even going to tell you because I don't want to spoil it, okay? And this is just something, y'all, I made up. I have no clue what to call it. I'll call it something, okay? But I'm like, how can I do this? And I'm substituting because I really want this, but dear hubby can't eat that. So I'm like, let's come up with a plan B. Y'all, I always have a plan B. I don't care what it is. I got a plan B, okay? Unless it's just something God hits me with out of the blue. And I'm like, okay, God. Okay, you got your girl. Okay. So just tell me what to do next, okay? But 9 times out of 10, I got a plan. So I got a plan with this dessert, y'all. So I'm not going to tell you yet because I want it to be a surprise, okay? So I'll just go ahead and tell y'all, except for that one thing I'm not telling you. The canned biscuits, I reserved 2 biscuits is all I need for this other little dessert I'm going to be making with canned biscuits. The other ones, I made the grab-and-go breakfast biscuits, breakfast sandwiches, okay? So that took care of the canned biscuits I had in there. The eggs, I did a big old frittata, and I used up a bunch of vegetables that I had like in the jars, okay? I used up the majority of that spinach. So see, I'm using up that stuff by incorporating it into something else, okay? Now, let's see, and then I got the cheese. What else? Something else I threw in there, y'all. I don't remember. Anyway, I made a frittata. And then what was left, I just scrambled the rest, threw some cheese, shredded up some cheese and put in it, and some seasonings. Oh, and the little bacon pieces. You normally make him egg bites, okay? He loves egg bites. And I got videos of me making them all kinds of different ways. Air fryer, Instant Pot, back home in the oven, okay? So I'm not going to continue to repeat that. Y'all can watch those on those videos. So I had like the little leftover little bacon pieces in the back. Dump them babies in there. I did us a frittata in that silicone liner in the microwave. I will be doing that again. Okay? So that took care of that whole 18 count of eggs, okay? So, cha-ching, I got that off of there. Used all them up. Okay, now, the other 2 little biscuits, not going to tell you. So, not going to mark that off yet or not. But I will tell you, it's going to have strawberries in it. And I'm just going to get a small thing of strawberries because, y'all, I love strawberries. So does my granddaughters. Their favorite things is blueberries and strawberries. And I'll sit down and I'll eat some strawberries with them. So some's going to go in this dessert. And then the rest of them, I'm going to eat. Okay? Because I'm going to pack me a picnic lunch one day and I'm going to go somewhere, so I'll have me some fruit in my lunch box. Okay? Hey, I like lunch boxes. Okay, let's see. Now, I had some, I got the whipped cream in there. I'm going to half that tub of whipped cream. Some of it's going to be used on this one. Not going to tell you. The other half, I had 2 blocks of cream cheese. Are you seeing now? And I had a half a box of cheesecake pudding mix left over. You got any clue yet? Okay, I'm just going to have to get a small box of the sugar-free vanilla pudding mix. You got any clue yet? Am I going to have to spell it out? Okay, now I just got to find a small pie crust that he can eat. Got a clue yet? Oh, come on, y'all. It's going to be a no-bake cheesecake. Okay, there. So, the crust that I can get him will be some kind of nutty crust, okay? Because he can't do like the graham cracker. So, now they have come up with the nut crusts like almonds or pecans, and we really like both of those. So I'm going to be using that as the crust. And y'all, cream cheese, diabetics, keto, they can have that. I've got sugar-free whipped cream. And I'm going to have the sugar-free vanilla pudding mix. They do not have the sugar-free cheesecake. I wish they did, but I can substitute and do the vanilla. Splash of lemon juice just to give it that cheesecake tang. And this is a no-bake. Y'all, all I got to do is whip up all this stuff together and put it in that pie crust and put it in the refrigerator. I'll show you. We're going to make that one night, okay? Now, let's see. Oh, what else do I have? Okay, so that's going to take care of one of the blocks of cream cheese, okay? Half of the tub of whipped cream, and then, yeah, I only had to get 2 little things just to finish that up, but it will be 8, y'all. We will not be traveling with that because I love cheesecake, and that will be my dessert. Sitting here when we're watching TV at night, that will be my dessert. Okay, what's next? Oh, y'all, that what I got tonight, or not tonight's meal. Sorry, y'all. Y'all, this weather's changing out here, and I wake up every morning, and it's like, oh, everything is draining. My eyes are burning. Because there's a lot, ragweed is blooming right now. Fall ragweed, allergies, okay? And I wake up and there's like this crud. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, tonight's meal, what I'm doing with some, I just saw something. Okay, I'm going to have to do either or, y'all. Let me make my mind up. Any, mini, money, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, make him pay $50 every day. My mama told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. Okay, we're going to have to go with wonton wrappers tonight because I thought I had 2 packs of hamburger meat in there, and I don't. So I'm going to have to choose one thing because I was going to do the egg rolls, spring rolls, whatever you want to call them, y'all. And I make some wonton wrappers, and I use hamburger meat, cabbage, and I got carrots in there that I'm going to shred. I really need to use those up. So, yes, I really need to use those up. Okay, so let's see. I got an idea. We're going to switch this menu up a little bit. We're going to switch up because I thought I had 2 things of ground beef in there, but I've only got 1 because that's pork chops in there. Let me go look at my freezer right quick. Okay. There was only 1 hamburger. So I was going to do taco spaghetti. We're going to reserve that for when we get there. Okay, so tonight I'm going to use it. See how you can just change on a whim? And like, oh, wait, see, I'm having to do it, okay? You young ladies, here, this is a good example, okay? So I better mark off taco spaghetti. So that cuts down my grocery list so I can mark off rotel and taco seasoning. I will just go ahead and start making a list for some menus of what I can make when we get there. Okay, I'm going to use that for some spring rolls tonight with hamburger meat, shredded carrots, and cabbage, and just get a package of wonton wrappers because y'all, we dip them in yum-yum sauce. I might find a jar of the sweet chili. Oh, no, I can't. Unless they have sugar-free. I will see what sugar-free options they have so my husband can have a dip. But if not, y'all, we like yum-yum sauce. And oh, y'all. I didn't say that. The sauce that I bought is sugar-free. Okay, don't say that too fast. Okay, so we're just going to make wonton wrappers and dip them in some, or spring rolls, dip them in some yum-yum sauce, and dip them in some yum, and then have cheesecake for supper tonight. There we go. We'll get full. It's just me and him. That'll be all right, and I'm using up stuff. Now, since I'm not going to be making the taco spaghetti, I can use the rest of those noodles and make some kind of noodle to go with those Pioneer Woman's sesame noodles. I love those. Okay, and that will use up those pork chops, and that will use up the rest of those noodles. There you go. Wow! I wish I could insert noises and stuff. Somebody do the okay? Somebody put that noise in there for me. Okay, so, all right, that's going to use up 2 things on my list. So, we're going to, y'all, crap it. No. I still got to have some noodles. I was going to have to buy some extra Y'all, I'm having to rearrange this whole thing. Okay, back. Go in reverse here. All right, I'm still going to get a bag of vegetables for those pork chops. The rest of those noodles, I was going to buy an extra box of noodles because I'm going to be making, you ready for it? Homemade chicken noodle soup. Yep, homemade chicken noodle soup. So now I don't have to buy extra noodles. So I can mark that off my list. I'm going to use the rest of those noodles to go with the chicken noodle soup. Just get a bag of vegetables to go with those pork chops. See how you can play around and just come up with things on a whim? I'm just shifting my meal plan around, but I'm still going to use up everything that's in these pantries, okay? Okay. So, y'all, let's see. Mark off can of Rotel. Mark off taco seasoning. Let's see. For the chicken noodle soup, y'all, there goes the rest of the noodles. I'm just going to buy a can of chicken, y'all, because I've been kind of like, with these allergies, I'm just wanting some chicken noodle soup. Dear hubby may not want them, but we compromise a lot. I'm the chicken eater. He's the beef eater. Okay, so we compromise. I'm making him a bunch of beefy stuff. Now we're going to have to slide some chicken in there somewhere, okay? So, I want chicken noodle soup. I'm going to use up some of that celery that's in there. And then I'm going to probably finish up the rest of the carrots and finish up those noodles. All I got to do is get a can of chicken. I am going for convenience on that one because I don't want to go buy, they don't just sell one chicken breast, y'all. And I'm not going to go buy a whole pack of chicken breasts because I don't want to travel with frozen chicken. And that stuff start falling out in my truck. We be rolling and it be smelling. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, so I'm going to go for convenience on the bag of vegetables to get them done and the can of chicken, get them done, okay? But the rest of the stuff is going to be thrown in there. So, y'all, that is my menu plan for this week. So, I can mark off the taco spaghetti, but I'm going to transfer that and already get me a menu plan for a week out, when we get to the next spot. So, y'all know that's coming up too. And it's so easy, y'all. You can do it in Instant Pot. You can do it in a pot. I will probably be doing this one in the Instant Pot because the next place we're going does not have a good kitchen like this. I'm going to be good to get one of those little teeny tiny refrigerators and teeny tiny microwaves and an itty bitty sink, and that's it. And y'all, I want to say something else. I just thought of this yesterday. You kids that are in dorm rooms and stuff like that, you may not have a dorm room that's got like a kitchen sink or something like that. Y'all, I've been in hotel rooms where I didn't have a little kitchen sink either. You know what I did? I got creative. There's a bathroom sink. You can still wash your dishes. I've washed my Instant Pot in a bathroom sink, and I have done my air fryer basket in a bathroom sink. Yes, ma'am, I have. You can do it. So there you go. So don't say, well, I ain't got nowhere to wash dishes. Yes, you do. You got a bathroom sink. Y'all, these old timers, you find where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? So y'all, that is my menu plan for this week. I can mark off the taco spaghetti. Okay, because I thought I had another thing of ground beef. So that's my meal plans for tonight, y'all. Pork chops with some kind of bag of vegetables, some kind of convenient vegetable that I can just make, we eat, and be done with it. Okay? Convenience on that one. Chicken noodle soup. Convenience on that one just for the chicken, for the sake of I'm not traveling with chicken. But raw chicken in my truck. Okay? So that's going to get some celery, carrots, and the rest of those noodles. Oh, chicken broth. I will get just enough chicken broth to put in there, y'all. And I'm going to throw in the rest of that itty bitty bunch of spinach to just give it some more iron and some minerals to make it through this allergy season, y'all. And, okay, so then the cabbage rolls, I'm going to be using some more carrots, using that hamburger meat up. I'm sorry, y'all, using that hamburger meat up and then some of that cabbage, okay? And then I'm going to be making dessert tonight. So tonight's meal, I'll see, I've already got the hamburger meat laid out. So tonight will be spring rolls, some yum yum dipping sauce, and I will show y'all how to whip up that cheesecake right quick. And I'll probably do that so it can be sitting in the refrigerator and getting hardened back up like it's supposed to be for a cheesecake, and that's going to be tonight's meal, okay? Then chicken noodle soup will be coming up, and then the little pork chop meal. And if we're really cutting it close, y'all, and we got like maybe 2 nights left before we go to the next place, we'll just grab us something to eat, y'all, instead of going and getting more food, okay? We'll just finish what we got. So yeah, see how you can just kind of meal plan on a whim, and you may have to shift around some things just a little bit, and y'all, you just have to go supplement for something, which now I can mark some stuff off my list because I don't have to go get it. So see, y'all, that was really quick, and I've still got some meals. The chicken noodle soup, we will probably get 2 meals out of that. Probably 2 meals. I don't know though, because he's probably not going to take chicken noodle soup to work with him, because I don't want it spilling in his lunch box or something. So yeah, we'll probably have enough for 2 nights off of that one, and I'll just find him something else that he can take for his lunch, or he's like, hey, if I miss a lunch one day, they got a cafeteria, I can just go get me something for lunch. So he's covered. I just like to still do nice things for him, y'all. So that is how you can just like meal plan, knowing that you just need to get rid of some stuff so it doesn't ruin. You're not throwing your money down the drain, okay? And use up that stuff first. So y'all, I'm gonna go through here and check some things off of my list that I thought I could make. But that's, let's see, three meals this week, and some of them, like one of them's gonna have leftovers, and then we can just grab something else. And then we got 2 desserts this week, y'all. So pollen alert. Yeah, high pollen alert in my area. Yes, thank you 2 ragweed season. Okay, now I'm going to go on this grocery shopping trip. I'm just going to try to go in there and remain calm. Because I just get done and get back. No more ranting. I felt bad for doing that, y'all. But the craziness of the day got me. I was already frazzled before I even got in there. Okay, so that's how you just meal plan on a whim. You shift around things. See? Y'all, I'm going to keep stressing it to y'all. How to meal plan. Do not throw your money down the drain. Do not waste your money. I'm going to keep stressing that until it sinks in, okay? I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to go get my few little items, y'all. I think I'm down to 4 now. That's it. I'm down to 4 items, y'all. 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 items. That's it. Okay, so, okay. And then we'll just start out with a few little items, and then when I get to the next spot, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get to the next spot, I'm gonna have to start meal planning all over again. I've already got an idea for the first meal. Just start writing it down, and then some of these things I'm not starting from scratch, so my first grocery haul trip on the next place will not be as much. I just come up with some meals. I've already got seasonings and condiments and stuff. The next shopping trip for the next place will be easy. So y'all, I'm fixing to get me a swig of tea, clear my throat, get out of here, just go get my 4 or 5 little items, and then come back, and then this evening we will start this meal and this week's meals, some videos for this week's meals. And I don't think I will combine tonight's meal in with this video because for length purposes, okay? So I'll just, chop them up so that way you're not sitting there eating all them bonbons and stuff while you're watching me, okay? So let's nip it in the bud, okay? So I will see y'all in the next video.